Welcome back for today's Farm and Ranch News. If you are or know a teacher who is looking for agriculture-specific curriculum, the American Farm Bureau Foundation for Agriculture is still accepting applications for the White Reinhardt Resource Grant. The program provides grant funds for educators to purchase ag literacy resources from the Ag Foundation store for use in the classroom. By providing the grants, the Foundation for Agriculture hopes to help students gain access to more accurate information about agriculture. All educators can apply. The deadline is coming up June 30th. For more, visit agfoundation.org today. In trade news, exports to China are lagging behind, according to a new study published in Agricultural Economic Insights. Before the trade war a few years back, soybean exports alone accounted for 51% of all U.S. ag exports to China. The first 4 months of 2020, trade with China has been very disappointing, COVID-19 playing a factor into that. Early in 2020, the U.S. and China signed the historic Phase 1 trade agreement that included aggressive purchases of U.S. commodities, but things are slowing down though. In April, purchases of total U.S. ag products approached $4.6 billion exported to China. That is in line with 2019's $4.3 billion figure. Yet, pre-trade war levels over the same time period in 2017 totaled $7.1 billion. China's purchases are seasonal, though, with a flurry of activity early in the year and late in the fall. So many are hopeful more purchases could be seen later this year. We'll have more after this. Our pandemic has had a huge impact on all aspects of our lives, including our trips to the grocery store. Consumer Watch reporter Mandy Gaither has more on how prices have gone up in those stores.
According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the price of meat, poultry, fish, and eggs have gone up by 3.7% in the last month, causing consumers to pay more at the grocery store. Beef and veal went up by nearly 11% in May, its largest ever monthly increase. The price of other meats went up even more. Prices for uncooked beef roasts soared 19.5%, and raw beef steak jumped 11.6%. And overall, U.S. pork production was down about 6.2% year over year as of the end of May. Meat prices have been rising as major processing facilities shut down or slowed operations because workers have been getting sick with COVID-19. At the same time, demand for meat in grocery stores has spiked as consumers eat at home more. While plants are opening back up, they're still below pre-pandemic levels right now. Meat wasn't the only type of food that got more expensive. Fresh vegetables were up 1.3%, tomato prices rose nearly 2%, and ice cream also went up by 2.5%. I'm Mandy Gaither.
Consumers are paying less for other grocery items, including coffee and white bread. Those prices have all fallen. But many out in the countryside and the beef community continue to call for the results from investigations into the 4 big meat packers who many believe have manipulated beef prices. That's today's Farm and Ranch News.